That being said, I think going back to interviews, one of the things that I would say the night before is not just to be cognizant that you're on stage, but also to realize that the way that you phrase questions makes a big difference. So, for example, if you aren't in a relationship and that's something that's important to you, then is it reasonable to ask about what the social life is like at an institution? Definitely. There's no question. But if you ask, hey, do you guys go out to the bar on Friday night? The implication is that's what I do every Friday night. If your question is what's the typical Friday night like? That's a very different response and a very different attitude that people are going to take to you as opposed to the first question. And so I think that having some insight into that is really important, especially when you're going in and talking to these residents, knowing that the residents are still probably going to feed back information to the residency program itself.
No, that's definitely true. And just to kind of reiterate that whole match idea, if you say something and it offends the sensibilities of the people that you're around, you want to avoid that. But at some point, also not ending up in a program where your sensibilities are going to be a little bit off is helpful anyway, somewhat. But definitely be aware of how you say things and how they're interpreted. Yeah, just like emergency medicine, you are on stage.